Good Labor Day, everybody. How y'all doing? Today is Monday, September 1st, 2025. And today, I've been waiting all weekend for this. I know Kota has. In fact, Kota's over there in his tent right now. Say hey, Kota.
Hi.
Say what's up? Happy Labor Day. Anyway, yeah, Kota's been waiting on this actually since, I'd say, March or April. Yeah, he's been waiting on this for a while. So, as you guys probably already know if you've been watching the videos and keeping up with me on social media, I've turned the backyard back into a miniature campsite. I've pretty much cleared out all the brush that was here. All this stuff right here, from here all the way back there, was about as grown up as that right there. So I took the time over the last few weeks to just kind of bury everything, well, not bury, but just to kind of excavate everything with my hands and the lawnmower. You know, I found some old boards I can use in case I want to build something. Mama's wanting to put like a pretty decent sized deck out here eventually, so that she can put some lounge chairs and stuff out here. She can come out here and take a nap if she wants to. She can come out here and do whatever she wants to, just relax, have a little, you know, a little campsite. But this right here is what me and Kota's been waiting on. This right here. Yes, sir. We're going to be roasting some hot dogs today. Ain't right, Bubba? You ready for some hot dogs? Yeah. All right. It's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute. So what I've done is, you can see pine straw. Now, see, I don't have a lot of resources out here. I mean, I do, but they're not accessible. Don't ever let anybody tell you not to use pine straw to start your fire. It's a very good fire starter, and it doesn't pollute anything. So I took some decent sized sticks, bundled them up, got the pine straw on the bottom, and then we're just going to feed this thing from the bottom up. But we're about to start this thing, and we're going to sit here today and we're going to have some fun. So thank you for watching the channel. Stay tuned, because here we go. All right, now that we got this baby going, let's take a look at it real quick. All right, Bubba, back up. Yeah, see what I mean? The pine straw, it's a fast burner, and it's all gonna like burn itself out. So once you go, like if you're doing what we're doing and you're gonna cook over this fire, just let it burn down the coals. Because the one thing about cooking over a fire is, the fire is not what cooks the food. The fire burns the food. It's those hot black coals, those red hot gray and black coals. That's what's gonna do it. And let me tell you, pine straw, a lot of people don't know this, a lot of people sleep on this, but pine straw, once it burns down like it's doing now, oh my goodness, it creates some hot coals, especially when you mix it with natural wood. Right now, I'm just going to step over here for a second. It's getting a lot smoky. Now, if you're watching this video and you're a certain age, specifically like him, please, I'm begging you, please have an adult or someone responsible enough to be out here with you. You do not want to mess with fire if you don't know what you're doing. You can cause everything in your yard to go up in flames, and then, yeah, you're going to be in very big trouble. So please, if you're under a certain age and you're watching this video and you want to go outside and do what we're doing, please ask an adult or someone that you know for a fact is responsible enough to control a fire. And never, ever, unless you absolutely know what you're doing, never build a fire in a ring like this unless it's protected by some sort of fire ring, mainly brick, rock, stone, something. Now, if you're someone who's watching this video and you know you're over a certain age, and you know who I'm talking about, you can do this without all this setup. You just dig a hole in the ground, go for it, because you know what you're doing. A maintained fire is always a safe fire. Just remember that. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and keep cleaning up around here. I'm going to get it a little bit neater because it could be. And eventually I guess I'll take that out too, and that'll be like for another 10 or something maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're just out here having a little fun on Labor Day. Gonna roast some hot dogs up and just hang out. And just like the last 2 videos, who knows what's gonna happen. I do plan my videos. Like, I already knew I was coming out here to do this, so I plan it. But I don't stage it, if that makes any sense. Staging is whenever you set it up to where, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that. Kota's gonna be out here on the roof looking like he's cleaning the roof off. I'm gonna be up in that tree and I'm gonna act like I'm gonna fall off of it, but I'm not. See, that's staged. We don't do that. We just live day-to-day life and we have fun doing it. So no, these videos are not staged, but the majority of them are planned, meaning we know we're gonna do it, we just don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do something. But yeah, oh, this thing's getting nice and hot. That's almost good cooking fire right there. But I'm gonna feed this thing some more and get it a little bit more hot because I kind of need it to kind of shrink down to about that for the coals.
Hot dogs.
Yep, then you get hot dogs, yeah. But anyway, y'all stay tuned. We don't really know what's gonna happen. We're just gonna do something. We'll be right back at you. All right. Well, I've got it burned down to where I want it. Those coals are nice and hot. Got my grill grate out here. And this is how we're gonna roast us. Now you can use any hot dog you want. But right now, where we're at, we can find these babies right here. A lot of people don't like Armor. A lot of people don't like Bar S. But hey, you know what? They're easy, they're cheap, and they work. They'll feed you. So don't ever be ashamed to try these. It's all preference really, but hey, it works. So yeah, we're about to throw these babies on, and while they're cooking, I'll come right back at y'all. Just remember, don't do this unless you absolutely know what you're doing. You can get burned, you can hurt somebody else, you can set your place on fire. Please, I can't reference this enough.
No.
If you are not confident that you can do this on your own, that means you shouldn't do it.
Just do it.
All right, guys, we're back. So, got the hot dogs on. They're just sitting there, roasting, grilling, whatever you want to call it. They're cooking. Ain't it right, Bubba?
Yeah.
All right, back away, kid. Come sit down. Yeah, as you can tell, I have some, I don't know what you call them, but they're like stick holders. So like, if you had like another long stick to go and set across that one, and you had like a pot with a handle on it, you could boil water, which you could boil water by setting it on the fire, but you could cook some stew, cook a soup. You could pretty much do anything with that. Take a few pieces of chicken, stick them on the stick, put them in the middle, like a rotisserie. There you go. But, excuse me, I'm still a little bit under the weather. Me and Kota here, we kind of got sick about what, a week ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got sick about a week ago. All this cool weather coming through in the morning times, it'll go from real high, hot during the day, and then at the night and in the mornings, it'll go from triple digits. Like, we're talking 112 degrees during the day, and then it'll whoosh, instantly. Yeah, it's supposed to do that. See, this is why I love teaching my son. He's so interested in everything. Now, as I said earlier, if you can tell, there's no flame,
No flame.
but yet there's still smoke.
No
That means you don't need a flame
flame.
to cook. You need the heat from the coals. Now, of course, every now and then you got to come over here and kind of take a stick or something and turn all that stuff to keep it hot. But other than that, yeah. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, the temperatures around here would go like 110, 111 degrees in the day. And then at night and in the mornings, before the sun comes up, it goes way down to like the high 60s, low 70s. And you might say, oh, that's not cool at all. Yes, it is. Around here, whenever you're used to triple digit temperatures and then it instantly drops,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it'll make you sick quick. And that's what happened to us.
Quick.
Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're getting over it.
You're
If
old.
that ever happens to you, the best thing to do is stay active, stay outside. The first day is gonna suck. I'm telling you, the first day is going to feel like you can't even move. You're gonna feel nauseous, you're gonna have a headache, you're gonna feel dizzy. For some of y'all, and y'all gonna know what I'm talking about here, it's gonna seem as if y'all was out all night on a whiskey binge.
See?
It's gonna suck. But the second day, make sure you go outside, sweat it out, force yourself to stay active. Don't try to lay down and take a nap. That's only gonna make it worse. Trust me, after about 2 or 3 days, you'll start to feeling better. And then the healing process can begin. So yeah, we're just out here doing this, having fun. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Labor Day. We get to enjoy the sounds of nature, the birds. Oh, Bubba, don't do that. Don't do that. Put that down before you get burned. Put that down before you get burned.
Okay.
Put it down. We don't need that. That comes in later. Hand me that. Thank you. But yeah, I love teaching Kota because he's very enthused. And sometimes he will do things without thinking. He just thinks he's doing something. But you got to teach him to be safe at all times. But yeah, we're just going to finish cooking these up. I'm about to go turn these right now. And yeah, we'll be right back with y'all.
Fire.
So, I'm just going to talk to y'all for a minute. Share some of my experiences and how it helped me, especially through the last 20 years. So, growing up, I didn't really get to do anything like this. Like, the only thing that we really did was we went to church. My grandfather was a preacher, so, you know, we was always around the church, especially on Wednesdays and Sundays. And some other occasions, you know, like if there was like if we were hosting like a cookout or whatever, I guess that's what you call it, they would all go over there and they would cook like chicken, and the women be back there making mashed potatoes and macaroni and stuff, and then they would make a plate and then sell it, you know, to people, you know, that were traveling or whatever. But, you know, I didn't get to really do all this. I probably could have, but I was more interested in doing other things that I shouldn't have been doing. So yeah, that one was on me. What I'm trying to get at is there's never really an excuse. All this I've learned, this is a mindset. A lot of people say outdoors is a lifestyle. It can be, but there's steps to make it a lifestyle. You can't just go outdoors and say, oh, I'm doing this is a lifestyle. No. It's a mindset. And once you've trained yourself to keep it in your mind that this is what you want to do, then it becomes a lifestyle. So don't let anybody ever tell you that being outdoors all the time is hard. Don't let them tell you, oh, it's a hard life, especially if you're someone who don't have a choice. If you're someone who doesn't have a choice in the matter, because maybe, you know, you're homeless, or, you know, you fell on hard times and you just don't want to be around nobody because you're tired of them taking advantage of you, and you feel like you don't have a choice and you have to be outdoors, yes, it's not going to be easy per se. There's nothing really easy about it. But you can make it as easy as it has to be. But that's all up to you, and that goes to your mindset. The only reason that people say it's hard, in my opinion, is because you're going away from the lifestyle of feeling protected inside of a home, or having a roof over your head, or being able to have food at your will at all times. But if you're someone who's forced to be outside, you know, having no home to go to, and you know, you're out here in the woods, or you're somewhere around your neighborhood or wherever you are, and you have no choice but to live outside, yes, it's just not going to be easy, but it doesn't have to be hard. It's all a mindset. Oh, honey, could you do me a small favor, please? Could you, like, go ahead and bring a couple plates and the bread out here, please? Thank you. But no, the only reason it's hard is because, like I said, you're walking away or giving up a lifestyle where you are constantly have access to a home. You don't have to worry about this and that. You're protected. You're around people. That's the only reason it's hard. But once you set your mind to adapt to it, and you got it in your mind, okay, this is it. This is where I'm at. I have no choice in the matter. I have to be here. Then you put all that other stuff aside in your mind. It's like cleaning out a closet. You get all that out of your head, and then you start storing room for, this is where I'm at. This is what I have to do. This is what I'm going to do if I want to survive. That is what makes it easier. Like I said, there's nothing easy about it, but you can make it easy for yourself. I choose to be out here. I choose to come out here. I chose to turn something that was a backwoods forest, aka our backyard, into a miniature campsite. And look what we get to do. It's fun, and believe it or not, it's therapeutic. It really is therapeutic. If you're someone who needs like a lot of mental therapy, you know, like an emotional rehab, you don't have to go to a doctor. You don't have to go spend money on someone who's going to try to tell you what's wrong with you. You already know what's wrong with you. You already know what you need in your mind. You already know what you need. But this here can help you. It might not fix the problem, but it will make it easier, is what I'm trying to say. Being out here, it's the most peaceful thing I could think of. And yeah, this is going to sound cliche and probably corny to some of you, but being out here and listening to the birds, listening to the crickets, even seeing a snake or two come by. Now, that could probably be a little tense for some people, and it might scare the daylights out of them. But if you know what kind of snake it is, and you know that it's not harmful to you, then hey, believe me, I've sat here, hell, I'm out here looking at, I'm looking for them now. Now, there is some snakes that you don't want to be around. Cottonmouths, rattlesnakes, copperheads. But what I'm trying to say is nature. Nature has its way of helping you. Okay, God created all of this. Okay, I don't care what your opinion is on that. I don't care what your belief is on that. But you cannot sit here and tell me that all of this beautiful, beautiful surroundings, this nature, everything in it, from the trees to the dirt to the plants, the flowers, everything, you cannot tell me that that just happened out of nowhere. That was created. But nature has its way of helping you. Okay? It can put your mind at ease. It'll be the most relaxing thing in the world. And it saves you money from having to go to a doctor. So next time you're feeling like, you know, you are having trouble up here, try coming out here and cleaning out this closet. Change your mindset and just put your mind at ease. It's worth a shot, right? Anyway, thank y'all for taking the time to sit here and listen to me ramble on. And yeah, I'll be right back with y'all. All right. Putting the last little hot dog. There we go. Now they're all off the fire. Look at that right there. That's some nice campfire hot dogs right there. Now, traditionally, what you would probably do if you were doing traditional camping is you would probably take those hot dogs and put them on a stick like you would a marshmallow and just sit there and roast them up. But we like doing it grill style, ain't that right?
Daddy, I'm meals.
Yeah, we're gonna do marshmallows probably next week. Yeah, I don't think he's ever had a s'more. You ain't ever had a s'more, have you?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you were very, very like I don't even think you remember it. But
Daddy,
if he does, he does.
Daddy, a hot dog.
Yeah. Now we will put marshmallows on that.
Oh no.
Oh yes. But anyway, yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, traditionally you'd put those on a stick and then you just kind of sit there and turn them over the fire like you would a marshmallow.
For meals.
But the way that I like to do it, because I like using my utilities, is first what you want to do is do what I did at the beginning of the video. Get you some pine straw or maybe something else. Maybe start with a piece of cotton or some paper or something. And then just stack your small sticks in a pile. Light it up. Let it blaze up. And then start stacking your other sticks. Go from small, medium sticks, and then your large sticks until you finally get a good flame going, a good fire going. And then once it starts dying down and you start noticing that the flames are turning into those white coals just like that right there, then you take your little grill grate if you got one. I think that was from an old stove or maybe an old smoking grill. Can't remember. But yeah, just take that, layer it down, and just yeah, start laying your hot dog. Hell, you could do hot dogs, you could do hamburgers, you can do chicken, although those are going to take longer. Those are going to take longer because you got to cook them thoroughly. Anything like hamburgers, chicken, steaks, well, steaks are preferable. You can cook a steak however long you want. But when it comes to other foods like chicken, pork, beef, yeah, it's just going to take a longer time, and you might want to keep a little bit of flame just in case. But once you put something like a hamburger or a piece of chicken, preferably a hamburger on there, the juices from that hamburger is going to kind of keep the flame pointed right at it, so it's always going to cook as long as you have a good heat source. So that would be good. But yeah, like I was saying, it's really therapeutic. It's really therapeutic if you stay out here. And you know, we were talking about mindset. You get your mindset right, you're out here. Like right now, the sun's up, but it's not like, oh my God, it's scorching. No. Because like I said, we got some cool weather coming in. Right now it's probably like 80, 85 maybe. So I mean, for us that's not extremely hot, but oh yeah, it can get you if you're not careful. But just keep in mind that life doesn't have to be hard. Life can be as easy. What are you doing? You got that thing on a... Son, where's your bread? Well, eat your hot dog however you want it. That's up to you. I mean, it's your hot dog. Go ahead. Take your bite and tell me how it tastes. Nice and crunchy, ain't it? Yeah. It's good. But yeah. Life doesn't have to be as hard as you make it. Or no, let me backtrack. Life is only as hard as you make it. You don't necessarily have to make life hard. You just have to have the mindset that it's something you want to do. Now, as I stated, I choose to be out here because I love it out here. I mean, yeah, I could be in the house playing Fortnite, playing Call of Duty, playing some Red Dead, probably doing some hunting games, which that's another thing. I'm probably going to be, you know, doing some more gaming here on the channel here in the next, I'd say probably about a week or so. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Daddy, my meals. This is my meal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good, good, good.
This is my meal.
But no, life doesn't have to be that hard.
Hard.
But I choose to stay out here because I don't like being in the house all the time. That's why mostly in my videos, the only time you see me in the house is if I'm recording my gaming videos or if me and Mama's in there cooking. Every time you see us out here, you're going to see us outside. You're going to, well, Mama's a different story. She loves inside. I don't. But most of the other times whenever I'm not recording my gaming videos and I'm not cooking, I'm always outside, whether it be door dashing or like the video where we're down there at Poppy and Meemaw's house. We're always hanging out, doing something. So you have to decide what's best for you. And don't ever let anybody tell you that the way you're living your life is wrong. Now, if you're someone who's addicted to the drugs, someone who is highly addicted to alcohol, and someone tries to help you, that's not them trying to tell you how to live your life. That's someone telling you that you're heading down a path you don't want to head down. That's different from somebody just coming up saying, oh, you're always outside. Why don't you ever do anything inside? You know, it's just terrible that you're always outside. No. Why are you living your life out by a campfire when you got a house right there? No. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Don't ever let anybody tell you that what you're doing with your life is wrong. But always take advice, because you never know. Someone might be trying to help you. But 9 times out of 10, some people get jealous because they got something going on in their life. But that's their problem, you know. But hey, before I get out of here, I'm going to let you guys know. My comment section is always open. I'm always commenting back, watching. You know, I'm very active when it comes to the comment section with you guys. If y'all have any questions or y'all just need to have a one-on-one talk, hey, I'm here. I'm here. And for as long as I can, I'll always be here. So hopefully you guys have a good Labor Day. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to eat some of these delicious looking hot dogs right here. And I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my day. So from my family to yours, hope you have a wonderful Labor Day. And as always, keep it real, keep it chill. And remember to tell somebody you love them. Because especially these days, you might not have the chance to do it tomorrow. Until next time, Shadowrunner, peace.